Super Harsh Edition part number 2. You know the drill. We're going to review some of your profiles. Actually, 2 of your profiles, you know, in case you didn't know, by the way. Hello and welcome back. My name is Dominic. I usually talk about social media, about marketing, about life in general, about all these crazy things about life and, you know, being a rebel, maybe. And stuff like that. Anyway, so if you like to have more of these profile reviews, if you like me to speak about Instagram, about something else, you know, let's just hit that subscribe button. I'm kind of confused again. Still confused. Some things happened to me in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, we're going to review your profiles today. Of course, it's not, none of it's scripted, none of it, my friends. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take a look at the comments down below in my latest video, and then we're popping. Is that kind of crooked? It is kind of crooked, huh? Anyway, so the first thing here, the first comment, of course, we're going to reward the first comment, which is France K Photography. So let me just put that in here. Ah, come on, Instagram. France K Photography. France K Photography. Austrian nature photographer. By the way, in case you didn't know, I'm Austrian myself. He's an Austrian nature photography. Thanks, police, for ruining the shot. But, you know, we're used to that already. Anyway, first of all, I can see, like, at the first glance, I can totally see that you have watched 1 or 2 of my videos. You totally have some SEO style going on. You say you're a visual storyteller with photo and video, which is actually a great thing to do. You say you're 17 years old. I don't know why people would want to know that unless it's a thing that you want to feature, especially. You know, just put it in. Just keep it in because you're 17 years old. You know, obviously you're pretty young. If you have a cool account going on, why not put in your age? Because, you know, that's might be really interesting for, I don't know, brand collaborations. Maybe not that much because you're too young, but, you know, for some press coverage and stuff like that, it always helps if they're like, oh, he's only 17. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. Anyway, it's pretty shitty, man. He likes you more than I do. Alright, so you do have a personal profile as well linked in there, which is actually not that bad to put in there, but for some reason the you know, the linkage doesn't work. So kind of check that out, because, you know, people, because here it's for nothing. People are not going to, first of all, you can't go ahead and copy that text. You would have to put it in, you know, write it down, put it in, just see who you are. Try to see if you can get the link going on so people could just click there. Then you have some sort of call to action, DM or email to contact. Okay, so this is more or less some kind of random things in there. You know, generally when building up a whatever page, you should have some sort of branding guidelines in your mind. You know, I'm going to have something ready for you guys called Unemployed, where we're gonna talk about anything pretty much in terms of branding and other very interesting things. I'm gonna drop more info on that the beginning of next week. Anyway, so picture wise, let's just see. Okay, there you go. You have some call to actions in there for your IGTV. You have, you know, some pictures in there. To be completely honest, those pictures don't those pictures are obviously great, but they don't pop for some reason. They're just regular pictures. Oh, this in Graz, I know that. They kind of have that faded look. If you want to go for that look, of course, do it. But for some reason, it kind of seems like, I don't know, it's probably a little bit too washed out. But, you know, this, you have France, you have to know that. It's just my personal opinion. Obviously, if you're going just for that route, do it, go for it. You know, this picture I really love. Actually, oh, interesting. Right, see, here's the thing. Oh man, like if you could go down a little bit, these are the moody kinds of photographs. These are, oh man, these are the things that I love, really. You know, those moody kinds of pictures. And oh man, I love that. So totally if you're contemplating about what to do, because like I feel like you're still trying out what works best, but just look at that part of the feet as opposed to that part of the feet. It's just, oh man, I love that. So if you're still contemplating about what route specifically you want to go for that moody route. I love that really a lot. Anyway, so other than that, let's just check out your IGTV. No way, where are you from? This is like, okay, I like that, it's kind of cinematic. Obviously you can still see that you're still trying to figure stuff out, which is good because you're only young. So in my opinion, first of all, keep going at it, keep grinding it, keep perfecting your skills, which are obviously already pretty great, especially those movie pictures, man. Go make more of these, take more of these. In terms of monetizability, you know, because it's always great to monetize your account, right? Because why not? Because why not, actually? There's a couple of things that you could do in terms to monetize your account. Maybe try to sell some presets, stuff like that. But you know, just slowly think about what kind of value could you sell to your followers in order to generate some revenue. Of course, you don't have that many followers, but it's not necessarily that you have to have that many followers in order to get some kind of brand deals or some kind of, you know, revenue through Instagram. We're gonna talk about that really in depth in Unemployed, whatever that might be. I'm not gonna drop anything as of yet. Anyway, so this is actually pretty cool. Let me just check one more thing in terms of your hashtags. I like your captions, by the way. Actually, you're doing pretty great already. Other than that, keep going at it. You're young. The future is still ahead of you. All right, number 2 is build real business. Let's just see what happens. All right, build real business. Build real business will help you build an online business. Not lots of people do that right now, right? Get the freedom you deserve. Check out the courses and products to learn. Right. So here is first of all the thing. Oh man, sorry. First of all, the you know, the super harsh edition. Of course, forgot that in my first review. First of all, it's kind of a corporate account. The first thing when I look at it, because of the logo, you don't have any story in there. Of course, if you like to sell stuff, because obviously you like to sell your courses or I don't know what. You always should have something at least once a day for people to actually connect with you, connect with your brand. In that case, I would always throw up at least one story a day, which you don't do, so you know, you should do that. Then you have these the link in there, which I'm not gonna click right now because, you know, after all, it's still the internet. Anyway, so you have some highlights. Let me check. Alright, here's the thing. You only talk about, you know, free online courses, details on that soon. Follow us, stay tuned, make entrepreneurship fun. That's basically it. We don't know what, because entrepreneurship is like a huge thing. It could be anything. You know, you want to sell, I don't know, Star Wars socks, or you want to help us sell, I don't know, bird poop or dogs. We don't know. So, because like, you know, in terms of the niche, you might have your niche, which is obviously entrepreneurship, building a business and stuff like that, but like that's not enough, you know. There's one thing in my upcoming, oh, I can spill it right now, in my upcoming program called Unemployed, where we talk about all the ingredients of building a successful brand and building up a successful Instagram page in terms of a niche. All right, and you know, niches, it's just not enough if you have a niche. You know, because like everyone has a niche. For example, here you have obviously building a business, online business stuff, entrepreneurship. But that's not enough, you know, because like you won't stand out from the crowd, and the crowd is getting bigger and bigger as you go along, right? So you kind of need a sub niche, and you need some other kinds of factors that should play into your page as well. Some, you know, some factors that make people relate to you, to relate to your brand, be it, you know, a personal brand or like here, just a regular brand. You do have quotes in there with actually, your feed theme is actually pretty concise, so this is actually pretty good. You should keep doing that. I heard that Instagram apparently does not favor pages anymore that have text in them within the picture. We don't know. Your engagement is okay, but we can't really say a lot of things about the engagement because you don't have that many followers yet, right? So then the other thing that comes into my mind straight as I see your profile is you have your this just looks like a wall of text, right? No one's gonna read that because like the hashtags obstruct the view. You don't want that. You want to kind of have like a distinction between your caption and the hashtags, and sometimes maybe switch up the captions with some emojis, stuff like that. Put some dots in them. Hide your hashtags, stuff like that. Well, what you also don't really do is answer comments. You do like those comments, but you don't have that many comments. You could answer them. By answering them, what you do is you establish a relationship with those people. Because what you want to do is you want to answer each and every comment thoroughly and thoughtfully, and like really talk to those people and answer those, whatever that might be. Disclaimer, I try to answer all of your comments on my Instagram and on here on YouTube. Sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming, but I try to do my best, okay? So please don't be mad at me, my friends. I love you all. Alright, so my friends, the battery just died. I'm really sorry I don't have a battery here because like I'm on the move right now. This has been my tips. If you like to have more of these kinds of tips, videos, all of that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. My name is Dominic, by the way. We're talking about really interesting stuff. I've got some really interesting stuff coming up. Where I will actually, I'm pretty sure I will have lots of you guys fulfill their dreams, and this is my biggest passion, if that's really the case. I'm really sure about that. Anyway, this has been my video for today. I hope you're not mad with this. It kind of looks weird. I'm kind of hot. There's something here. Anyway, my name is Dominic. Thanks for watching, my friends. I'll talk to you in a couple of days. Have a great weekend, and hit that subscribe button. Bye bye.